The fashion house that dressed Meghan Markle in Paris has reportedly stepped back, and the reason shocked everyone watching the front row. In today's commentary, a whisper turned into a headline. Balenciaga, the world-renowned fashion powerhouse, has reportedly distanced itself from Meghan Markle after her appearance at Paris Fashion Week drew criticism from both the fashion elite and social media analysts. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from, because this story blurs a line between couture and controversy. The show had been billed as Balenciaga's return to pure artistry. Cameras flashed, models floated, and celebrities like Zendaya, Kim Kardashian, and Nicole Kidman sat poised in front row perfection. Then came Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, making her Paris debut in a custom Balenciaga gown designed by Pierpaolo Piccioli, tailored exclusively for her. It should have been a victory moment. Instead, it became a viral talking point. Within hours, clips of Meghan's entrance began circulating online. Not because of what she wore, but because of how she wore it. Fashion critics described the dress as ill-fitting, unbalanced, and overpowering her frame. One British columnist even quipped, "It's couture, not camouflage," yet somehow Meghan disappeared in it. The comments section lit up. That silhouette did her no favors. She looked uncomfortable, like she couldn't breathe. Balenciaga's tailoring has never failed, until now. But you haven't heard the craziest part yet. Because insiders say the real problem wasn't the dress itself, but what happened after the cameras stopped flashing. According to reports circulating in industry circles, Balenciaga's PR division quietly scrubbed Meghan's name from an official event recap, while other celebrity attendees, Taylor Swift, Zendaya, Dua Lipa, were tagged and mentioned in the brand's Instagram and press releases. Meghan's photos were notably absent. Fashion sleuths noticed almost immediately. Why is Meghan Markle the only guest not featured on Balenciaga's feed? One user asked. Another fan page posted screenshots comparing early Getty Images coverage to Balenciaga's final promotional posts. The Duchess had simply vanished from the narrative. A PR insider told Fashion Gazette, the brand wasn't satisfied with how the look translated on camera. The gown was meant to be sculptural, but the posture and proportions didn't align with the original vision. Translation? Balenciaga didn't like how she wore it, and decided to step away quietly. That revelation sparked a heated debate online. Some accused the label of body shaming, while others argued that luxury houses protect their aesthetic at all costs. One stylist wrote on X, "In fashion, image is currency. If the fit's off, the brand pulls back. It's not personal, it's perception." Still, the internet being the internet, the story snowballed. Hashtags like hashtag Balenciaga distance, hashtag Dressgate, and hashtag Markle Misfit began trending across fashion feeds, racking up more than 30 million combined views in 24 hours. By evening, celebrity talk shows picked it up, framing it as the dress that broke Balenciaga's patience. But there's a deeper twist, because sources close to the design team hinted that the gown Meghan wore wasn't the original concept at all. According to those same whispers inside Paris's fashion circuit, the original Balenciaga concept for Meghan's look was reportedly sleeker and more architectural, a minimal silhouette that would highlight her posture and neckline. But somewhere between fittings and final delivery, changes were made. A stylist quoted in Elle France claimed, "The design was softened at Meghan's request. The drape became heavier, the waist less defined. On camera, it swallowed her frame." That comment ignited another round of debate. Was a creative input gone wrong, or an aesthetic clash between star and stylist? One senior editor from Vogue UK summed it up bluntly. Balenciaga craft statues, not statements. Meghan wanted warmth. They wanted structure. The compromise pleased no one. By the second day of the show, reporters noticed that Meghan's gown photos were excluded from the Balenciaga press kit, a decision that spoke louder than any statement could. Fashion insiders began describing the situation as a quiet brand retreat. Still, Meghan supporters fired back, saying online critics were using body commentary to disguise bias. She looked radiant, one fan wrote. If she wore a potato sack, they'd still find fault. Yet numbers don't lie. Search data from TrendWatch Analytics revealed that mentions of Balenciaga Markle Paris spiked 410% within 48 hours, while sentiment toward the brand dropped 17% among U.S. viewers. When a reporter asked Balenciaga's spokesperson whether Meghan was an official guest or simply attending in support of Pierpaolo Piccioli, the answer was diplomatic. "We appreciate all our guests who celebrate fashion. No names, no denials, just distance." By week's end, the narrative had evolved from fashion mishap to brand reputation chess match. Commentators called it the politest fallout in couture history. Others labeled it Hollywood meets cold shoulder. Still, behind the online noise lingered a more human story. Observers noted that Meghan looked tense during her later appearances that week, less confident, more measured. It's possible she felt the sting of a creative partnership turn cold. A former Balenciaga collaborator reportedly told Le Monde Daily, "The house protects its image like a crown jewel. If the presentation misses, they erase the risk. That's fashion law." It's a reminder that the runway is never just about fabric. It's about power, perception, and precision. In that moment, Meghan wasn't a duchess or a celebrity. She was an image being edited in real time. The moral hit hard. In the world of luxury, loyalty is seasonal, but reputation is forever. Fashion fades, trends recycle, but one truth remains. Paris remembers everything. If you thought that was wild, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and tell us in the comments. Was Balenciaga protecting its brand or humiliating Meghan? Wait till you see what another designer just revealed about that same Paris week. Because a private email leak shows Meghan wasn't the only celebrity quietly dropped.